Look how crazy my hair is. Ah. Okay, Diebold here. And today is chest, shoulders, and triceps. Tough workout, but I like it and it's working. You know, like how many excuses can we all come up with every day as to why we don't work out or why we don't have the results we have when we know if we just do P90X as the way it was intended to do, we get the results. And it's almost easier in terms of effort to just do it every day than to sit there and complain about being overweight or being not as strong as you want or not having the muscles you want, and you know all the other excuses that come from that. Like, I feel crappy when I eat bad. I don't feel as confident in front of other people if I'm not working out, and I kind of have my pump for the day. I don't feel as confident around women or in my relationship. Like, I'm always confused. I'm always worried about my relationship when I'm not fit, because I hold such an internal high value for fitness and health that when I'm not at my 100%, I don't feel as confident as I should in my relationship. So I can either spend time and energy on all those things, or I can just do my workout every day and everything else comes into play. I mean, that's what I've been talking about when I say that everything else in my life is improving 9 days into doing P90X resistance every day. Yesterday, I had the weight belt. I'm not sure if I reviewed. In fact, I didn't follow up on the end of the video yesterday, so I didn't really review it. I got like a size medium that said it was from 34 to 36 waist, and that guy like has an inch of play, so it's really not as big as I would have liked it to be. So if you're going off those sizes, maybe order one that's an extra size big. Let me put the information for that particular weight up here. That product, the weighted belt. I can put a link up there. One thing that the weighted belt said was it has a loop in front and you can just throw a dumbbell on there. Well, I found that did not work very well. If you took the dumbbell and wrapped it around the loop once or twice, it held okay. And so I did that for the first 2 or 3 moves. I did that with reverse grip chin-ups. I was able to do 10 with a 25-pound weight, which I felt was pretty good. And then I did wide front, and I went down to a 20, and I could only do about 6 pull-ups. Now I want to be doing more than 6 just because I kind of don't feel like I'm totally getting my pump on with 6. 8 to 10 would be ideal. So then I took it off, the weight off, and I was amazed at how light pull-ups felt. So I think if nothing else, you might want to use a weighted vest just to give yourself that little mental push, because you know when you take off 20 pounds from doing a few pull-ups, you're like, oh my god, this is so easy. I want to comment on another thing or two. Actually, maybe this is how you say coming clean. I thought that I was really doing these videos to help other people get the results that they want and review the videos. But I started editing some of the videos I've done from, you know, when I started this 50 days ago. And I'm like, oh my god, dude, look at how short your hair was. Or like, look at how chubby your face was. Or like the fact that you had no definition going on. And I'm far from perfect now. Obviously, I'm not as big as I want to be. I'm definitely not as cut as I want to be. But like the progress that it shows is so huge. And I think, you know, number one, that shows me, because it's hard to see your progress every day. I look at the same camera. I see where I'm at, and the changes are so small, like infinitely small, to the point where you can't see them every day. However, if I go back a week and I see what my progress was, it's like, dude, you were heavy. You know, like, and another way to tell it was just with the length of my hair, because I haven't really been trimming my hair very much. I'm going for this old dreamy long hair look I used to have a little while ago. So it's a way for me to track my own results. And so if that's true, maybe it doesn't even matter if it's helping anybody else. Now, I totally hope it does. And if there's one person that sees the video and be like, yeah, that thing spoke to me, I should do that too, and it gets them on the right track, boom, it's all worth it. And it's worth it just because I'm learning more about myself and watching my own personal development and growth go. The other thing I want to say today, people are like, I just want to see the workout review. Stop with all your BS. Sorry. This is what you get. You get me. The other thing I want to say today is I've had a conversation with a couple of the coaches today that were kind of in the team and downline. And, there's a lot of hubbub right now about if the cruise will happen this year, which is just another couple months away, which is really what I'm training for, because there's this mosquito problem in Haiti and Jamaica, and then Haiti now is protesting the actual ships when they come into port. It actually happened with a Royal Caribbean ship, which is what we're going to be on. So now they're deciding, are we going to go to Haiti, or going to redirect somewhere else, or maybe just not even have the cruise right now, because between the outbreak of viruses with the mosquitoes and with the Haitian revolution or whatever is going on there, might be just safer not to do it. And the other thing that's going on with Success Club trips is Team Beachbody broke up the Success Club trip, so now that you have 2 different weeks, you can go 1 week to Dominican Republic or go the second week to Dominican Republic, and try to get your teams, on the same week so you can hang out with the people that you enjoy the most. So they did that because they could get twice as many people to come to the Success Club trip. Well, elite 5-star coaches and above, premier coaches and Success Club All-Stars got to sign up early. So all those people got into the trip. If you get to go to the trip, you're going to hang out with all those people because they got to sign up quickly. And so they waited like another week, and they opened up general registration to everybody else. That sold out in like 20 minutes. So like all the other coaches in the whole network came and looked at the rest of the rooms, and there should have been like something like 3,000-4,000 rooms available. It sold out in 20 minutes. So now there's a bunch of people, and the main incentive for doing Success Club is getting to go on this trip. Well, the main reason for doing Success Club should be, wow, every month I see a trackable reason why I'm making progress in this business. That should be the main reason. The trip is a bonus. But, a lot of people working hard every month to get the Success Club so they get to go on the trip. And now this whole group of people can't do it. So that's a little bit discouraging. But what I want to say is, even with those 2 bad things, and I'm going to say those are bad because it takes away incentive for building the business. The incentive is really just, an extra icing on the cake. The cake, or the meat of the cake, which is probably the most important, at least from my perspective. I don't care so much about the icing. The meat of the cake is the fact that we're building a great business, getting more health and fitness in our lives, and generating more income and helping other people accomplish those same things. That's the meat of what we do. All these other trips and incentives and prizes are all extra, man. It's gravy. And so and I think sometimes we get focused on the gravy, like, ooh, birthday cake, it's gonna have icing. Some people even go to Baskin Robbins to get the ice cream icing. In fact, I'm more of the ice cream kind of guy myself. I could care less about frosting, and cake is okay, but whatever. Give me the ice cream. So I think if we take a step back, let's chunk up to a higher perspective, and that higher perspective is, why did we get started with this? Well, it's like, I wanted more income in my life. I wanted more personal freedom where I could choose what I got to do every day. I wanted to help other people, and I wanted to stay and get fit. I want to be a fitness inspiration for men into their 40s, 20, 30, 40-year-olds. If they can look at me, and above 50, if they can look at me and say, hey, this guy's doing it, and he's not a superhero, he's not Lou Ferrigno. Like, if I look back to the places where I started, or places I just started 60 days ago, I'm a real guy just doing it, and it's improving my life. That's really what this is all about. And I got a taste of that today the last couple of days, when a couple of coaches just reached out to me, and they said, dude, like, thank you. You've shown me how to build this business. On the like page, there's just some people watching the videos, and they're like, thanks for posting these tips, puck tips. You're showing me which equipment I need. Thanks for getting me started in this business. Now I have the freedom to travel. Thanks for getting me started this business. I've built like this wealth mechanism now. Both with my team, which, feel the best to me because I'm more intimately involved with them, and I see their growth and progress, and like other teams when they come. Like one message just the other day on the Facebook page was, dude, thank you for what you're doing. Because in this business right now, it seems, that's a perspective, right? Seems dominated by women. It's good to have a few male role models that I can look up to. And the next thing was, can you share some tips for how you built your business? Well, it's hard to do that, number one, especially when people are not on my team. Because there's 67,000 people in the downline. If I spent 5 minutes a day to talk to each one of them, boom, my head explodes. So now it's hard to talk to a lot of other people in the other teams. But you want the 2 tips? Here they are: consistency and duration. And I can say that from so many different perspectives. I look at the best people in the business, and who are there's many ways to judge that, but there's only 2 coaches that have been success or elite coaches the entire time: Barbie Decker and Christina Dwyer. And I've seen Christina Dwyer have huge months and then be super fit and then not be super fit and have slow months and then say she's having people struggling to get people in her challenge groups. I dated Barb Decker forever, seemed like, and I saw her, good times and bad times. And it's not that these people were the most successful, most dynamic people every day. But the thing is they just stayed consistent. That's really kind of what elite is, I think Success Club may be more so. Success Club says, I'm enrolling, 2 new coaches every month, and 2 new coaches and a client every month, or 3 clients and a coach every month. And just by doing that over time, maybe you're not the fastest rocket ship, right? But the fastest rocket ship has a limited amount of fuel that burns quick. I'm more interested in being like the solar powered car that'll just keep going forever. It's not ever going to be the fastest thing out there, but the longevity of it is awesome. And when you do something consistent enough for a long enough period of time, you're going to get results. Let me talk about a different perspective, and I can do this intimately because these are 2 coaches on my team. 2 coaches on my team that signed up at the exact same time. And one has, okay, I'm not going to mention names here, but the one coach has the entire Diesel Nation team in the downline. That's like 1 million PV a week. It's huge. I mean, when people talk about having a good spot or bad spot in this business, that is one of the best spots you could have. Like, the potential over there is so good. This particular coach is in and out of diamond, and he's not too worried about that because his income, because his weak leg is so weak, is less than $250 a week. And you can make $250 a week as an emerald. So as long as he says emerald, he's happy. And okay, if that is your aspiration and goal, you just need that, a little bit extra money and want to help a few people. Awesome. If that's your goal, is like, congratulations, success, boom, you got it. Be there. My only job is to help you get what you say you want. If that's all you want, boom, I'm successful. And you're sitting on a gold mine. Like, in fact, if that was me, I would not feel like I was sitting on a gold mine. I would feel like I'm sitting on a dynamite mine, because that thing has the potential to just blow up and like change every aspect of your life. But, because you haven't been consistent, he actually, that person, they both have the duration working for them. They've been doing it for a long time, but the consistency is not there. Let me flip that over to a coach on the other side, which is actually on the other leg, right? You got 2 different legs. This is your center, and you got 2 different legs going on each side. The other coach is the epitome of consistency. Every month, Success Club 5. In fact, they're one of the coaches that have been doing Success Club 5 the longest. I've been doing Success Club 5, I think it's 60 or 61 months. My coach, Jeff Armbruster, is super successful, has been doing it for like 1 month less than me. I always tease him about that. So if I'm at 61, he's at 60. I'm like, I'll try to catch up. He's not going to catch up unless I die. So that's something I always have to, that's my bragging power. This coach has 1 more month than I do. So I always I'm like, I should start a month earlier. But by doing that, and even if I mention the names, it's not one of the coaches that's ever on the top enroller board. It's not one of the coaches that is ever on top PV board. It's not one of the coaches that has the biggest team. Never been on stage, I think, for anything, to be honest. But about to pass the $1 million mark in exactly the same time as the other guy who's making less than $250 a week. Now, what's the difference there? The duration is the same. They've both been doing it almost exactly the same amount of time. The difference is, and a lot of times the coach over here did better. Like had moments where he was doing really great, jumped up to diamond maybe quicker than the other coach. But the consistency has not been there. And I'm no one to judge. Again, it's about what the individuals want. But the consistency is what has mattered. And it's made all the difference. Any one particular month or week, you'll be like, I signed up a coach. They're like, I got 3. I signed up. Well, I didn't get any coaches this month. Oh, I got my 3. I didn't. This month, life got super busy. Oh my God, life got busy this month. Oh no, I got my 3. And that's what matters is that consistent daily effort. So for that new coach that sent me the message, can you give me some of the tips that have made you successful? Yeah, here it is, dude. Consistency and duration is the answer from the highest perspective that will always give you everything you want. Now you want to break that down into chunk down a little bit and answer that question from a closer perspective. Sure. Success Club 5 every month for the last 61 months. I'm doing my best to open a new CBC every year, doing my best to achieve a Premier and Elite every year. From the business perspective, that's what I do. And how do you do that? The one that tells the story the most will win. If you talk to the most amount of people doing this, you're going to be the top coach. And the top coaches are the ones that talk to the most amount of people. Now, somehow maybe they create systems and stuff to do that, or they use their social media most effectively to do that. But the truth is they're talking to the most amount of people, period. Now, diet and fitness. Yeah, I wake up every day. I'm pretty consistent in what I eat. And I think the trick for my diet here is when I'm eating by myself. I wake up later than my girlfriend. She's off at work already. I go and I have my boring breakfast. Jimmy Nelson. To coin a phrase like, unsexy habits create sexy leaders. Or results. I think results is better. Unsexy habits create sexy results. So like that boring breakfast is not sexy, and sometimes you're like, oh, hard-boiled eggs. What can I do to make hard-boiled eggs taste better? So I was using hot sauce, but then it starts burning my throat because I'm having so much, and you can add other things, but then it's adding more calories. The truth is just eat the unsexy eggs because that's the lean amount of protein that I need every morning to get me going. Fitness results, that's one thing where I haven't been as consistent for the duration of this business as I should have. And if I look at some of the other people that have been more consistent, their results are better. And if I look at people that have been more consistent for less time, maybe they don't have as good of results as I do. So it's easy, consistent and duration. But like right now, it's the same sort of unsexy thing. Like I get up every day, I have my breakfast, I take my supplements, I get the pre-workout going, not because I love the taste, but because I love the fact that it's not building up lactic acid. That's the reason that you need Beachbody's Energize pre-workout. And then I do my video, and that's another consistent effort of being a coach. The trick with that is do the SEO in the videos. That's what people don't do. You want a trick for videos? Take the extra hour to do the SEO. That gets all the results. And then I go do P90X resistance. There's no secret about that. Nothing about that is secret. Like, oh, you wake up every day, have a boring breakfast that's super healthy, and you go do P90X. That's your secret? Really? That's it? Yeah, that's it. And it's not sexy. And there's a lot of times it's cold out, or life is in a rush, or you're going through a struggle at work, or at home, or at play, or with your health. And you just gotta wake up and do it. Boom. That's why I've been on stage for Millionaire 4 years in a row. That's why I've been Success Club 5, 4, 61 or 2 months in a row. That's why I'm Success Club 10 this month, and I think I will be all 2016. There's a statement. I'll be Success Club 10 for the entire 2016 just because I'm taking the consistency and moving it up a notch. Like if you can be consistent at 10%, could you be consistent at 12%, 15, 20? Like how much can you actually put into that operation? Just be consistent in that. These videos are a big part of consistency. And again, I thought initially that was to do it to help other people. Awesome. If that happens, that's what I want. Most importantly, if I can help my team with whatever knowledge or experience I have and that helps them, boom, that's my goal. Because to build my business anymore, it's less about me building me. Although, I'm still going to do my Success Club 10 every month. So I want to get 5 new coaches and clients started every month, just like everybody else. But to rise up the ranks, I have to build other leaders within my team. So that's my most important thing. And I do the videos for me. It's like a video diary, right? Why do people do diaries? To vent, not to vent, but just to get their thoughts and emotions out of their brain, so it's not consuming extra space. It's to keep me consistent. It's to track my progress over time, even if that's just looking at my face in this little screen right there. If all I do is look at my face over the course of the last 60 days, and I see progress, boom, that's worth taking the time to do this. And again, I've talked to other people that have come in this business and been super successful really quick and get it. And then I've talked to other people that have been doing it for 6, 7, 8 years and are just struggling. Like, I got to get all my ducks in a row. I got to get everything perfect. Like, dude, good luck with that. Because I've been doing this 9 years, made $3 million, and my stuff is not perfect yet. I feel all my stuff is on the cusp of being perfect. It's right there, but it's never there. And in fact, if it ever gets there, you're going to be here and go whoosh, because life is just going to pass you by. Like, your stuff is going to become so outdated so quickly. So I think the assumption of that you ever get to this perfect gelling spot, like, is just a delusion, man. And so, like, I talked to another coach today. It's like, yeah, I'm going to get started with the videos. I'm just going to do a video, post it. I'm like, awesome. That's the first step. But what if you just sit there in your head and say, you know what, I'm wasting time when I do that. Yeah, I'm doing a little something, but I'm wasting time. What if I took that same video and did SEO on it? What if I took that same video and gave it better video quality, so that not only do people start watching the video, but they stay longer, or they actually finish the video, or they stay longer, they finish the video, and then they do a follow-up. How many people do videos up there and then don't even ask you for anything in the end? I mean, that's really the point of the video, is to get somebody to take action. All right, I'm 21 minutes into this, and now I'm going to be late for my workout, which makes me late to get to the office, which makes me late for my dinner date. Again, these are unsexy things that have repercussions, and like, I've lost jobs from doing this business. Lord knows I've ruined tons of relationships doing this business. And now that's not because of the business. That's because of the way that I treat it, my value system, and the fact that I've valued business and fitness more in my life than some of the relationships. And that's changing. Relationship is good now. So I kind of make that an effort. But I've sacrificed all these other things to make this thing work. And it's made all the difference, to be honest. It's been awesome. But video's running along. I gotta go run and finish, or I gotta go run and start my workout, and then come back to you and tell you how it's going. And I hope these videos are working. I just said that a lot of part of this video is about me, so I know it's helping me, and that makes it worthwhile. But I do hope that it's helping you, and especially helping people on my team. If that's the case, then do me a favor, subscribe. When you subscribe, then you get updates of when the next video comes. And I'm putting a lot of effort into editing right now, but to hire an editor so it doesn't consume my whole day. So we're putting good quality behind this, and you want to see when new stuff comes out. If the idea of your own fitness getting better, and the idea of making a little extra money, and the idea of helping other people, getting to a point where you've got a soapbox, right? I have a soapbox here. Is it a huge soapbox? Am I getting tens of thousands of visitors and viewers and subscribers? No, not really, not yet. And anybody that starts there, there's nobody that starts there. But what it starts with is building a small base and getting to those bigger numbers. If the idea of having your own soapbox appeals to you, then you need to start doing this business. And if that's just starting with doing a fitness product, talk to me. I know these products intimately because I've been doing it for the last 9 years. Talk to me, send me a personal message, say, what does it take to get started in this? Like, how do I get going? How do I get some of the results that you have? And the next step is, then once you get started with doing a fitness program, and now you've built your own little soapbox, and you're talking to your friends and social media networks, and people are asking you, wow, cool, how did you lose 10 pounds in the last 30 days? Now that's the time where you want to consider becoming a coach, because you're doing the work anyway. why not get paid and take, basically when you do that, you're saying yes to being a leader, because as soon as you put the messages out there and somebody else says, yes, I'm interested, right? Now you're a leader. But when you don't accept coaching, you're not accepting the responsibility of it. That takes me back to one of my best favorite friends and coaches, Jeff Armbruster, is he did the program for a year, got great results, posted pictures. All these people were asking about him, about it, what he wanted to do, and he didn't want the responsibility of it. He was being a leader, but he didn't accept the responsibility of being a leader because his life was busy and crowded and everything else. And he kept pushing that to me. I kept taking all that in, like, cool, I'll help you get a program. I'll help you become a coach. And a lot of people signed up to become a coach before he did. And then after I pointed it out to him, it's like, dude, you're receiving a lot of the results of doing these programs and building this business, and you're not stepping up to the effect that you're having on other people. How does that feel? And being a guy that's of huge social integrity and responsibility is like, you're right. I've earned the position and responsibility that I'm achieving right now, and I'm pushing that to you. And being a man of integrity is like, no, that's not cool anymore. Like, if I'm going to reap the rewards, I'm going to put in the work. And he became a coach, and now they created a new award, which is financial freedom for him. He's been in the Millionaires Club, top coach, part of CAB, and all these other things, because he's like, you know what? I accept the responsibility. So if you're getting results, people are asking about it, like, please take the responsibility. Like, right now my shoulders look kind of low. And it's because, like, I know there's so much out there. Like, there's a ton of coaches in doing this business. And the responsibility is still so big. Like, we need your help. Like, and if you're one that can get 27 minutes into this video, which probably is 0, but if you're somebody that can, that means you're learning this stuff and you know it and you got it going on and you need to share that with other people. So reach out to me and ask me what it takes to assume that responsibility, become a coach, save money on your products, and then hold yourself to a different standard. Like, when I say, hey, I'm going to get fit for an event, a wedding reunion, that's good. I do it and I get fit. But then when I say I'm going to get fit for that wedding reunion and I'm going to help 3 other people do it, like, now I just stepped up, right? I just stepped up to more responsibility because now there's 3 other people counting on me. That's what being a coach is. It holds you to your own goals because now you have this small little responsibility from other people. And how much are they really expecting of you? Are they expecting you to, you to make them rip? Not really. They know that the responsibility comes down to them to do the workouts. So a lot of it is an assumed responsibility that isn't even totally there. But just having that little bit of assumed responsibility makes you step up bigger and taller and makes you show up better. And that's what's going to get you results. Do that consistently for a long enough period of time and you will be successful. All right. Speaking of consistency and duration, I got to go spend about an hour duration doing chest, shoulders, triceps. And if I do that consistently enough, I know I will be the fitness inspiration that I aspire to be to help you and me. Bring it. Okay, hey, just finished up my P90X chest, shoulders, triceps workout. Not a lot to say about this. I know the beginning of the video is super long, so I'm not going to sit here and take another 20 minutes of your time, although I did earlier. I am enjoying my first cafe latte Shakeology ever, and it's great. Tastes like a coffee frappuccino. Love to add that to after the workout, so that's going well. What I want to say about chest, shoulders, triceps is this is a workout with some daunting moves: 1-arm push-ups, balance push-ups, plyometric push-ups. Like, you got to be in a decent shape, a base level, to do this workout effectively. I think if you come in right off the bat and say, hey, I'm going to bust out this workout and just rock it, good luck. I mean, you'll be doing the whole thing on your knees, which is still going to get you a lot of progress, but it's hard to rock this workout without a base level. So it's kind of one of the more extreme P90X workouts, and that's why it comes in the second month. In theory, you're doing a month of the first phase. This is your second phase, and the third phase goes back to the original workout series. So you're not going to do this workout right off the bat. That being said, I love the workout, the diversity. I really like the stretching at the end of it. There's one move where you're in child's pose, which is down this on your knees, and then you bend over to the left. And when you do that, you're stretching out the chest over here, the back, the shoulders, your whole lats over here, and that's a great stretch. I know a lot of people like skip the warm up and skip the cool down, and that's a horrible idea. Like I've gone to Gold's Gym. I've had fitness trainers that have competed in Mr. Olympia contests. Like I know what these bodybuilders do, right? And they're stretching all the time in between each set. Because if you just did a hard chest workout, say, now you go do a chest stretch, you're stretching apart that muscles that's worked so hard, creating all these little tears and fibers that are going to come when they grow back, when they fix the tears, when they heal. That's what makes the muscle grow bigger and stronger. So stretching is a great thing. Don't skip your stretching. Another little tip here I learned online. I was looking at how to finish up a pec workout because I want to add more chest. Sounds solid, right? But I still want to add more mass to the chest. So what I saw online was get a couple bands, right? We got bands at Beachbody, or you can get them all over the place. I got some rubber bands at Dick's Sports. It looks like a big rubber band. So you grab those, right? Put one on each side. You can hang them off your pull-up bar if you have to. 2 doors. Take those and just do a chest fly, right? You're doing a fly motion and really focus on flexing your chest. Stretch it all the way out, right? So it should be tight back here. So even back here, you're getting a stretch. Now do like 20 of those after your chest workout. What you're gonna find is your chest just fills up with blood. It's really, getting the full effect, especially after a hard chest workout. So that's a little tip I wanna add to you also. Hey, I hope the tips and the videos are helping. If so, please subscribe, and then you'll see when the next video comes available. If there's anything I haven't covered or we need to talk about me becoming your coach or you becoming a coach for other people and making a business out of this, send me a personal message. I would love to talk to you about that. Anything else I didn't cover, or just leave a comment below. Say, hey, I like your white shirt. Where did you get it? Anything. I'd really appreciate, thanks so much to everybody that views, and love. I'm horrible at this. Love to everybody that posts. I really appreciate the feedback. It keeps me going. A lot of times I am just doing the video for me. And then when I find one person that actually helps, boom, blow my mind. Because that's the ultimate that I can do, is experience some of that gratitude coming back to me. I'm super grateful for Beachbody and Tony Horton and Carl Deichler that have made this opportunity, made these videos. So I want to give gratitude back to them. And then when I receive a small form of that gratitude by sharing the videos and the techniques and the tips with other people, like I get a small little bit of it. And dude, that's a win. Hey y'all, Jason here. And the first thing I do after I finish my workout is do Shakeology. I hope you're enjoying the video here, and I hope you're doing great in your hammer and chisel workout series. But if you're not having Shakeology every day, you're not getting the full benefits of the workout. What I want to say to you is, reach out to me, send me a personal message, and if you can't afford Shakeology right now, I'm going to send you some of this to try for free. Because I know that if you try Shakeology for free in your favorite flavor, whatever it may be, chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, or green fruit flavor, and we have vegan flavors of chocolate and strawberry too. If you try these shakes and you see how good they feel, how good they taste, it's something that you're not going to stop either. I've been doing the shakes nonstop for the last 6 years, and I know it contributes to every part of my health and fitness. I just want to share the same message with you. So if you're interested, send me a personal message that says, hey Jason, I need some free shakes. If you don't know where to do it, you can send it right up here on my channel by subscribing, and/or go over to my Facebook page and send me a message there. It's really important for me that I respond to these messages as quickly as possible as I get graded on the speed. All right, everybody, enjoy your workout and make sure you're not forgetting your shakes. All right, thanks everybody. Cheers.